What is going on, guys? Now this is the guy here. Welcome back to our Relocation League in Madden 24. We are taking on the Tokyo Wizards here in Week 2 of our opening debut season. We started off 0-1, lost against the Brooklyn Black Knights. If you haven't seen that episode, it was the previous one before this one, so go check it out. Pretty exciting game. We did lose, though, so that's pretty unfortunate. Like I said, we got the Wizards coming up here in Week 2. They've got a couple weapons on their team. Tyler Lockett's their starting receiver. They've got Jalen Hurts as their quarterback. I think they've got Kamara as a running back. So they got a pretty solid team. If we look at our matchup here, our offense after last week's game is currently ranked number 3 in the league, whereas Tokyo's is number 27. So pretty much going to be, the higher powered offense in the game. But their defense is ranked number 7, and ours is dead last. So it's going to be a pretty even game. It's pretty much going to be, is their offense going to be able to score on our crappy defense, and is our really good offense going to be able to score on their really good defense? And that's just based on the standings. But if you look at the overall, we are a better team on paper. So it's just whether or not we're going to execute our game plan. So I don't want to make this intro too long, so we're just going to go ahead and jump into the game. Nothing much to report in terms of scouting or movement on the team. So after this week, we'll probably start paying more attention to standings, because that's going to be the stuff that we've got to take care of and pay attention to. We want to make sure we get our playoff spot. But interdivisional game here in Week 2, so let's go ahead and kick it off against the Wizards. All right, here we go. Week 2. They got Jalen Hurts as their quarterback. Bryce Young stepping up. He's been having a pretty rough season, guys. His debut hasn't been too great. But here we go. We got our Week 2 divisional game against the Tokyo Wizards. They won their first game. I'm not sure against who that was against. But so they're starting the season 0-1. Excuse me, 1-0. I like the way their jersey looks, too. Like the colors more than anything. That blue and that yellow. It's kind of like an indigo as well, but the black with it, just like the little hints of black, looks good. All right, so starting off our season 2 back-to-back road games. I'm gonna have to win one of these ones. It looks like we're starting with the ball. Do they just not do the coin toss? Is it just kind of randomized now? I suppose the coin toss was always random, but I don't know. It'd be great to. I prefer to defer to the second half for kickoffs, but. Whatever. I guess we'll just roll with it. I had that backwards, by the way. I said that we were starting with the ball. They're starting with the ball. So last week we really struggled to get their offense contained. We started out good on the first drive, containing their offense. It was kind of downhill after that. We had a couple defensive stops, but it was pretty much we just had a hard time pulling away with the lead because we just couldn't stop them. We were doing really well offensively at the beginning. And I think we really maintained that through the whole game. Couple bad turnovers kind of led to them keeping it close, and we ended up losing. So we're gonna try to avoid that this week by just playing some good hard-nosed defense. Okay, see, if that was my player, he would have dropped it, man. That's ridiculous. My player, you touch him while he's catching the ball, and he's dropping it. But the computer, man, they're got gloves made of freaking glue, and I just can't bring this guy down. Dude just bounced off of 2 tackles like it was nothing. Okay, so far not doing a good job of containing their offense. They're moving the ball. The man defense isn't working. Last week we were just absolutely exposed in zone, and they're just gonna keep doing it. They're gonna keep doing it. I'm predicting run here on this second and short, so we're gonna sell out for the run, but we're not gonna sell out entirely. We're gonna do a zone coverage. Okay, they didn't go for it anyways, but okay. At least he knocked that one out. That's something. But if they got 3rd and inches, they're gonna probably pick it up. Not starting off with a really good. Brother, are you kidding me? How does that get through? Oh my god, man. It looked like he was throwing it right to my defender. And my defender's just Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going over this way towards my. Now they're gonna run. Oh, I thought they were running. And he still catches it. Like, holy crap, dude. I can't stop him. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Can't stop him. I'm gonna pick somebody out here. Okay, finally break up a pass. Alright, they got 3rd and 5. At this point, if we can hold them to a field goal, I'll be really happy, but like I'm not holding my breath on it. Because it's just not looking good. They're having their way. They are having their way. Okay. Alright. Okay, we stopped them. They got 4th and 5 on our 30, so they're gonna kick the field goal. It's not a convertible. Well, I mean it's convertible, but it's not worth it for them to go for it this early. 5 yards is a long way to pick up. So they march down. They pick up pick up a field goal. So they they kind of just kind of ran all over us. They just threw it all over us, man. They just couldn't figure out what they were doing. But let's see how we can do on our first offensive possession. I'm trying to. I was about to lose. No, they got it. Are you kidding me, bro? What? Oh man, this game is just like one of those. It's like one of those games the game just even before kickoff, it's decided who's won. That's just really bad. Oh, we get it back. We get it right back. Maybe I was wrong. I'm sorry, game. Sorry. I apologize. I was wrong. Okay. So, in the end, we ended up exactly where we would have been. Cool. Alright, so last week, our offense really struggled to pass. Our run game pretty much did the whole thing for us. They did the whole thing. The whole dang thing. You see there, DeAndre Swift had 15 rushes for 77 yards. He didn't pick up any touchdowns, though. I want to say all of our touchdowns came from J.K. Dobbins and or pass. But we'll see how it goes. That's a good blockings there. But so here on a 3rd and short, right? So we can, because we have a scrambling quarterback, we can do a play action, try to sell him on the run since it is a short yard to gain. Hit Travis Kelce. He's going to stay up. Thanks for the block there, Cooks. But either way, big pickup, moving the ball down. Now we're in field goal range to at least tie this up. Travis Kelce is going to be probably my favorite target all season, just because I've had a really hard time hitting Justin Jefferson. Just the routes that the game has for him. He's just, or at least for his position, or from our playbook or whatever, it's just really hard to hit him with Bryce Young's throw power. He doesn't have insane throw power, so it's really hard for him to get balls in tight windows or get the ball to the receiver in a hurry. But we're going to do our best to spread the ball around. So far, Travis Kelce's been the obvious choice. I don't know. Let's see what happens. We can have Chelsea do a little out here because it's kind of ideal territory for that sort of thing. Get off of me, lineman. Just run it in. Just run it in. All right. First drive. Bryce Young scrambles for a few to pick up the touchdown. Pretty good drive for him. What was he, like 2 for 2 for like 60-something yards? I couldn't switch to, oh, goodness gracious. I was trying to switch to linebacker to control. I couldn't get to him in time. And then I didn't want to mess up the play by switching to him because he had that receiver covered pretty well off the snap. So, all right, they've got 3rd and 9. I really don't want to give them much. We're just going to go with a quarter or a cover 3. It's a cover 4. I never played football, so I couldn't tell you the difference between the two of them, honestly. Oh, yes, that's 2 picks. Take it back. Take it back, Hall. Or just, oh, okay, that works too. That works too. We'll take that for sure. Heck yeah. Oh, man. What's going on with our team with these fumbles? I mean, that one turned out to be something good. Good defensive touchdown. We like to see that. Defense is just like, you know what? You doubting us? We lost the game last week. We're gonna win it this week. But so we get a pick, and I think it sucks because what's his name doesn't get the credit for the interception. I think. I don't know how that works, but I seriously thought that they were about to recover that fumble, and that would have been a new set of downs for them since the possession changed technically and then changed back. So that would have been them converting for a first down. They would have moved backwards and converted, but we'll take that. That's huge. Yeah, that's a big sack. I was holding my breath that whole time. That's why I didn't say anything. So I was really trying my best to try to get there as quick as I could, because I was like, oh my god, he's about to take off and just absolutely burn me. But we got to him. So, oh love, you could have had another turnover. That would have been huge. 2 turnovers. Either way, big stop. Okay, that was a bad throw, but he made it work. He made it work. Justin Jefferson. Big gain there. Like to see that. Got a couple options over the middle. And he drops it. Do we go for it? 4th and 3. We do have a 2-score lead, but we'll just play it safe and kick the field goal. Don't want to leave points on the board here. And that'll be in. Alright, so we got a 2-touchdown lead going into... I think we're in the... Are we in the second quarter right now? I don't even know. Where are we? Where are we? Okay, yeah. Second quarter. A little over 2 minutes left in the half. And we got a 2-touchdown lead. We start with the ball. So as long as we can play some pretty decent defense here, that'll be a huge advantage for us going into the second half. And we just got to keep playing how we're playing. Right now, defense is playing alright. Knock on wood. Offense is playing good. Knock on wood. And we'll just keep rolling with it. I'm trying to get to Jalen Hurts, but he's tough to bring down. And he's just finding his man open all over the place. They've marched and have not used a single... I can't take him out. That's cool. Have not used a single timeout. They've gone the length of the field pretty much already. So that's cool. That's cool. That's big. That's huge. They got 2nd and 21. Now we really just got to play like prevent defense here. If it'll give me... That'll work. Give me something I like. They're just letting the clock go down. Alright, that works for me. Okay. 3rd and 21. Just gonna do the same thing. We just don't... Anything but a first down. Totally fine. So we'll let them kick the field goal if they really want to, but... Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What's the penalty for? Are you kidding me? No shot. That's sorry. They're trying to get the game to him. That's real sorry. Oh gosh, thank God he just missed it. Oh, I almost got him. Almost got to him. Damn. That's alright. So we hold him to another field goal. 21 seconds left. We're not going to be able to do anything. I'm not going to risk giving them the ball back by trying to air one out. So we'll just play it. Play it at halftime. 17-6. 11-point lead. Good first half of football. Playing well. Score line is reflecting as such. So just a couple more blocks and we would have been loose there, but alright. Now try corner strikes, see how that goes. I'm not a big fan of these play unless you got a quarterback with like a really strong arm. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, Cook's wide open. They just left him. He just left him. Alright, yeah, we'll do that all day if you want. I'm not super confident in the throw game just yet. Bryce has not really convinced me otherwise, but at the same time... Oh, dang, that was a big block. Huge blocks. Whoa! So we can hit Justin Jefferson deep. We have both Cooks and Kelsey over the middle. Ooh. Yep, that was I did not mean to press that late. I pressed the wrong button. Well, okay, that one's entirely on me. Entirely on me. But 3 and out for our defense. That's huge. Good stand there. All right, no turnovers this time. Okay. Duvernay couldn't really do much there. Not a big deal though. So let's just, let's keep just play possession football here. Run when we can, pass when we got to. Nothing wrong with that, except for we just can't get our blocks, man. Swift's running average is not looking very good. I like these wheel routes, but they've been... Oh, left him. Left him. Go, Travis. Oh, yes. You big boy. Couldn't get there fast enough. That was in zone all day, big fella. Gotta get there, man. Gotta be. Gotta be. Attaboy. Gotta be. It's him all day. Oh, they're gonna challenge it? You're full of it. He's in. He's in. That's easy. Yeah, he had possession. Are you kidding me? There's 2 feet right there, just like that. Yeah. Easy money. This camera angle, it's terrible. If I was a fan watching this and it was like my team, I'd be livid at that camera angle on the replay. It's like, dude, you can't see anything. They confirmed it anyways. That's what I thought. Told you. You're crazy if you think that wasn't a touchdown. Oh, good D. Good D. I like to see that. I mean, he sold out on that one. It was either, you're either getting your hand on that ball or it's a touchdown kind of thing. He got to it, though. Good on him. Oh, this back-to-back. My guy. He is a ball hawk right now. Dang. All right, they got to go for it. 4th and 2. The game's on the line here, so. Could be game if we stop them. Yeah, they had so many receivers out there. I was not sure who I was needed to cover. So this should be the kneel down that wins the game here. But we're going to go for a field goal. We're going to be sore losers. We're going to be these guys. These weenies. It's going to be us. Alright, our first win of the season comes over our divisional rivals, the Tokyo Wizards. And timeout. Alright. 1 second left. Let's just go ahead and just get some points. What? No. Why did it do that? I wanted the field goal. Oh boy. Now I'm going to look like an idiot. Or we get a touchdown. Even better. Even better. Okay, that's not how I wanted that to go, but it works. So that's another rushing touchdown for Bryce Young. Alright, 30-13 is the actual final score. Pretty dominating effort from us. Let's take a look at some stats here. So Bryce Young, 102 QBR. That's pretty decent. He did not get a lot of attempts throwing the ball, though. 8 for 12, but for 205 yards. I mean, pretty good. He had a touchdown, did have that 1 percentage. Averaging 17 yards per attempt, and one was 52, and I think that was our one to Travis Kelsey. The rushing department, Swift, not the best game, but his rushing average was pretty dang good. 12 attempts for 64 yards. Bryce Young had 7 for 25, 2 touchdowns. And then J.K. Dobbins, 2 rushes, 13 yards, 6.5 average. Pretty good. Pretty good. Receiving, Travis Kelce had 4 receptions, 123 yards, and a touchdown. He obviously led the team. Swift had 1 for 2 yards. Our fullback had, I can't pronounce this dude's name. Jessic. I don't know. He had 1 for 6 yards. Brandon Cooks had 1 for 28 yards, and then Justin Jefferson 1 for 46 yards. Fantasy points not looking good for our team. Not looking good for our team. A couple pancakes from the big guys up front. Like to see that. Akeem led with 4 tackles. 1 for tackle for a loss. Our big boy Darren Payne had 1 tackle for a loss, and that was a sack. So that's big. Good defensive effort here. So yeah, look at our boys with the interceptions. Bryce Hall had the 1, so it did give him the credit for that. He did end up getting injured though, so hopefully he won't be out too long. And then Jawan Bentley, who also ended up getting injured, had 1 as well too. Julian Love had forced fumbles. He had the forced fumbles. Is that the one from before? I'm not sure. Was his the one? It had to have been the one that was scored for touchdown. Yeah, it was. So he had that one. Does that count as a... So he had a forced fumble, and he had the fumble recovery that ended up in a touchdown. So that's how that went for him. Pretty good game all around. Our boy Graham Gano, 100%, 3 for 3 from the field goal perspective. Extra points, and also our singular field goal that we had that was 32 yards. Didn't punt. We didn't punt at all this game. That's pretty darn impressive. That's got to be a first. Granted, we did have an interception, so that counts, but we didn't punt. We didn't punt. Oh, jeez. Bryce Hall is going to be out for 4 weeks with broken ribs, and Jawan Bentley's out for 5 weeks with broken ribs. Boy, oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, so coming up in week 3, we have our Thursday night game, so we're going to be popping out the Color Rush unis. I wish I could edit Canton's uniforms. That's who we're playing, the Canton Steamers. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to edit their uniforms, so we're just going to be using their, whatever default away jersey. However, our first home game is going to be a Thursday night game, and it's going to be lit. So they've started the season 0-2. Doesn't look like their offense has gotten much production going, just based off of the league standings, even though they are overall 84 overall on the offense. Defense is an 80, and then their overall is 82. So on paper, we're a better team again. Their defense, though, looks pretty solid. Defense rush yards is number 7. Ours is number 9, so pretty comparable. It'd be interesting. Be very interesting. Our offense is right now is number 4 in points per game, number 4 in rushing yards per game, number 20 in passing yards. We're not doing too good in the offense, but not too many reds over there, so that's interesting. So we got a couple of these little thingies that we got to do. We're looking at our mock drafts now when it comes to recruiting player, but we'll tackle all of that in next week's video. Yeah, for now, that's going to be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know how you guys are liking this series so far in the comments. Let me know if you have any suggestions, anything that I'm doing entirely wrong, maybe a different playbook I should try out based on our roster, or just how bad I am at the game. Either way, let me know. Leave a like down below if you want to. Comment. Your feedback is always welcome. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.